change method is just one way to begin. Depending on context and whether you're running a domain or you're leading a cross-functional program or you're shaping governance, there are other agile adoption strategies that are worth knowing about. So there's the leadership first strategy. This this approach starts at the top, and agile practices take root much faster when leaders themselves experiment with outcome-focused goals and adaptive rhythms and new collaboration behaviors. So maybe if a team isn't ready for a pilot, maybe it starts with the leader role modeling agility in their own leadership habits. Another approach is value flow or value stream mapping. This is really good for teams that are drowning in process. We use some practices to help you map out how value really flows and where it gets stuck and where the bottlenecks are in the systems. And then we work together to simplify the flow, and we use agile principles and we run little experiments to see how we can incrementally iron out some of those little niggles. Then there's the co-creation culture, because sometimes the best way to bring agility in is to design with the people, not for them. So this involves convening a cross-functional committee or group to co-create a better way of working, something that feels natural, doesn't feel imposed, and we kind of build the energy, the ownership, and the trust from day one with that committed group. And then finally, the Agile Operating System. So if you're hitting limits with funding cycles and approval chains and reporting structures, the Agile Operating System helps you evolve the governance itself in an agile way. So it's not just about trying to add agile on top, it's about clearing the path so that teams can be more high performing and can work more iteratively without friction. So what ties all of those approaches together is none of them are about doing agile for the sake of it. They're all about getting better at learning, getting better at delivering, getting better at adapting in a way that makes sense. Now we see our role as Stellafai coaches is to help you navigate that based on the constraints that you have and the ambitions that you have. And we can support with async resources, with our method libraries that we're building up, with the live coaching and facilitation. But most importantly, we create a space so that to help everyone learn from each other. So if you're watching this and you're supporting or you're sponsoring one of the pilots, great, thank you, because I think that's going to be a real big win. And if you'd like to explore which adoption path might work best for your team or your domain, just reach out. That's exactly what we're here for.